Lincoln Sebeko.
Agatala le biti sa vaga, festa non tswile gape le jopo ke jopo tibisa saga. Isitingo ke baka rapa sa mfana modala, tuba ke tuba twana enonga mzana.
Yo, this is Wordz the Prince. You know, we out here with Spaces 2.0. We out here, West View, West Park, Spitori, West, shout out to Atteridgeville, we out here with Slick. We about to show him how to Ludo, West. Just Sphatlo, then, you know, have a good day, oh my God, you know, pull up, let him show you.
Jensen? Sure. What's up, Ukraine? What's up, man? You're a TikTok star?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a TikTok star.
Big dog,
Just anyway,
anyway.
You know?
So this is Ludo. It's like a general Ludo game. Fele, in stores you can get it, Mara. Mogasi, we just draw it on the board.
Okay.
Everybody has pieces to play, you know? And then how you get in the game, or $6 something. If you play 6 something, you come in, then your cow could move, you know?
Okay.
This is called cows. What we say cow move.
Okay.
It's cows.
Yeah.
And then your aim is to get these cows here to your home base.
Okay, so it's about who gets them first, basically.
Yeah, who gets these 3 pieces home first.
Okay.
So you're gonna go all around the board.
Yeah.
Also evading the other opponents, because if they whoop you, they take your cow and then it's in his kral.
Yeah.
You have to pay him back a 6. Yeah.
Oh, you have to buy it. Okay, with another 6. Okay.
Go back in and start all over again. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So basically that's the game. We're all going around just to see who can get here first, you know, with all 3 cows. Then after that, it's knockout, just like soccer. Knockout 3 people. A lot of people pull up. Then what they do, they knock on the board, and then that's how you initiate that you want to be in the game. You know?
Okay.
So illustration, you know, we're already in here. So I'm moving 8 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. And not about the center. What happens in the center?
Wabana here in the center. This is me, right?
Yeah.
You see, I was here, right?
Yeah.
So my home is here. So my cows are gonna go all around like this, and then come in the middle.
Yeah.
But at that time, we need to be evading the other players on the board.
I got you.
Trust me. So yeah, 6-3.
Yeah.
Going in 6, moving 3.
So I mean.
So this is the safe house.
Yeah.
No one can hit you there.
So is everybody playing dice? You a TikTok star? Do you guys rap here? Where does the rapping come in after this? You know?
Dog, like, you know, I just generally grew up rapping with like some of my peers.
Yeah,
I grew up with one of my friends right here. He was in my primary school, you know.
Okay.
And then we just generally have different interests, you know, back here. So my interest was generally music, but I was still pushing school very hard, you know. And then we had a group out here. We used to record back there, like it's like 5 streets away. In the Windy House. So and then here would be the place we'd buy chips all the time after the studio and all those things. So it relates a lot to me. I always come back here just to, you know, vibe with the gens. That's how I know, okay, niggas will be there, and then just be like X6, then play, then dip home, you know?
Alright, shout out.
Shout out. These are also the influences to what I do, you know, because some stories that I tell are connected to some of the people from around here. And some songs like my dice are connected to this from my previous album. But in People Forget to Be People, I'm initiating the process of involving the people in my creative process. You know what I'm saying? I had to come back and like be with my friends and be with other people that, you know, I'm used to generally in the you know, community. That made me connect a lot with people, you know.
Alright. So I'm assuming, gents, like Wordz is your top 5 dead or alive?
No cap.
Yesterday, literally yesterday.
Yeah, Barker Haynes is the joint. Everybody. Yeah.
Trust me. So, you know, the support I'm getting is so amazing. So I really love that, you know. It's amazing to me that the people around me and the people in my community can now, you know, listen to what I do and like relate, you know.
Yeah,
It's very important to me that one.
That's dope. So Parker Haynes is your favorite?
That's a killer.
Ultimate for everybody.
Yeah.
For the whole album.
Trust me. So yeah.
Even the intro killed it. Like,
Yeah.
the whole album for me.
Yeah.
That was like, even the acapella, there was one of the acapella.
It's you.
Yeah.
It killed, like, no cap, man.
Yeah.
Man.
It's you, yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Definitely. So, you know, even when I'm rapping in Venek, it's also to connect to my people. My friends, you know.
Yeah.
They can say, hey, Lilo di Chenchi, it's a Barayaga 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, things like that. It's like great to do that. So, yeah, with this album, I wanted to connect more with people, you know. I'm very for community level.
And I can really say that he did, because there's a lot of people singing to this. Everywhere you pass, you go around the street, you're bumping the song.
Yeah.
You really connected with the people.
That's dope.
6-1,
you know?
Yo, okay. Let's chat, man. Let's go play your project quickly, you know? Take me another spot. Jens, thanks.
But they hit up Mama Deere, JD Patroniana, you know, the spot that I always go to eat my, you know.
Thank you, my G. Thank you, my brother. Shout out, man. Sure. Thank you.
My friend. Kadina.
So, yeah, tell me about the title of the project, you know, where did it come from?
Yeah, People Forget to Be People is an album where, you know, I was like, this album should be an album by the people, for the people, you know.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of things connotate to some things that people are familiar to, or a video that you've seen maybe on TikTok. I was incorporating a lot of those things so that I can have a connection, moreover, with people, you know what I'm saying? Because the people I worked with is people that I really like listening to their music, you know? And then I wanted to create sort of an environment where I can make an album that I would listen to as a fan. If I was a Wordz fan, I'd like to listen to an album like this, you know what I'm saying? So People Forget to Be People was generally based on me saying, I was at a point where I felt like people were kind of steering away from themselves, you know. I was slowly on that path, you know, connotating on the album art, you know. I was alone on that, you know, seating. It looks like a waiting room, but it's not. It's like an art museum, but that connotates to me waiting my turn, you know, and saying, everybody might leave you behind, or you might be left behind, and seeing, okay, maybe timing I right or whatever, but I felt like everybody will get a chance, they can stand up from that seat and be called, you know?
Yeah. It kind of felt a bit like you in isolation, and you know, you're in a space where it's a congregation where people literally need to listen to, like, you know, in the congregation where it's a hall, but like the hall is empty because people have actually forgotten to even congregate and come together.
Definitely.
You know, I also felt that, you know, it's like the irony of there's so many chairs, but there's one person.
Exactly.
So people have forgotten to be people that we need to be together. That's how I interpret it.
That's what I wanted to like make it feel like, you know, that people were forgetting that for us to be whole and like move forward as a people, we need to come together and like be for one stance or like one motion, you know? You can never be an island and like try and conquer this whole thing alone, whether it's life, your job or whatever, because somewhere, moreover, you'll find somebody standing there, and then you're gonna have to have a relationship with that person or whatever for you to move forward as a person and like, you know, change whatever situation you want to change in your life, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you like talked about on the previous album, you talked about Anthony Michael who doubt you. You literally like, we talked about this the last time. I mean, again, you come back, you have another #1 album. I mean, how's the reception? What's the difference with this number one
This
versus
number
the last number one? You know, A Mother's Prayer.
Definitely. This number one is way different because it's coming with different opportunities, you know, different relationships, you know, and bigger hits because here's Barker Haynes, you know, doing such amazing things, you know. We're about to drop the video very soon. So everything in general with this album is doing what I had hoped the first album would do, you know. That's what also made me realize at times when you think that time is your time, it's not really your time, you know. You might think, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, with this one, I might change my situation or maybe, you know, level up. But if that's not the chance, just keep going because big break, it pulled up and I have this amazing album that's doing so wonderfully for me.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's crazy, man. Where we at now?
We out here at Mama D's. We about to get the Sphatlo, Sphatlo. That side go Josie, you call it kota.
Yeah.
I had this other kota. I got 10 beats this other time. I na acha, I na balone. So I'm trying to.
Maybe you entered that wrong.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's those ones where they pack the bag on you. I want to show you Spitori how they pack Sphatlo because Sphatlo needs to be packed in a certain way for it to taste certain way, you know. So
it's like now you could make that versus 10 beats. It's good. Yo, there's a mad kind of hybrid cultural community here. Mixed community.
Definitely.
Where we at?
This is Danville /Elansporte. More get Mama D's, we about to get the Sphatlo. I always used to come here, get this Sphatlo saga on Taralaba for 1,000 degrees when we were young out there in high school. I used to be in Pro Art Elfin Park. I used to come here, this other bus called Denville One. Denville One, to come back home, get the Sphatlo, Mama D's, like it's really the best. And I get last number 45, 145, give them Bobetele, a toasted nyana one, and then sauces, and then acha for no ja acha, but if I acha and a flop. But welcome to Mama D's. We out here, we about to get Slikour, Sphatlo, and Maglera last number. If you eat meat, if you don't eat meat, but everything you want is out here, the full chicken, all those stuff, you know. So we out here about to enjoy with Slikour, talk more about the album, you know. Let's get it.
What do you do besides rap in between the time when you just like not releasing?
Alright.
And you're not on social media, so we don't know what do you do?
Yeah, I do a couple of things, you know. In high school, I used to do visual art. So in my free time, I draw, you know, design merch for myself that I'm gonna do for my album or stuff like that. And I'm also into agriculture.
Okay.
I do agriculture, it's one of my passions, you know. So stuff like that take up my time. But it's also things that like inspire my music, you know. It gives me time to like get a breath of fresh air from the industry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So things like that give me time, busy agriculture or whatever, I'm thinking of a verse. That's how I write my stuff, you know, while I'm busy doing other stuff.
You also said that you provide Mama D's with eggs.
Yeah. That's through my agricultural business. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
so what do you do in your agriculture business?
I grow chickens, and then also supply chickens, eggs, and then I also have fresh produce.
Okay.
Greens, tomatoes, and also I grow them from the ground, then take them, package them, and then sell them out to customers.
Where's your farm?
Here in Pretoria West, behind that side. So it's something I actually went to school for.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I went to school for it, and then I had a passion for it, and then it's also leisure. While I'm busy doing those things, it frees my mind, you know. Yeah. So I also do dried products, like I get tomatoes and make like, you know, dried tomato, take chili, make dry chili, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, tomato paste.
Yeah. Cheese, bruh. Okay. So this is so when you're not recording for 3 years.
Yeah, when I'm not recording, you're busy, you know, agriculture, you know, some spinach. Look, learn to grow things for yourself, you know, learn to get your own food. Because Joe hectic out here, if you don't learn how to do stuff for yourself, you're gonna suffer. Energy, bona. Knowledge and education is very important. So leading and all that, just enrich your mind, enrich yourself, keep moving, you know.
So there's a lot of combinations. How you guys call it?
Yeah, Sphatlo.
In a Sphatlo, there's a lot of combinations, like a collaboration, right?
Definitely.
So you, right now, if we had to 21 Savage, Drake, you, Tyson or Maglera, which one is the closest or the quickest that you think if you had to do a collaboration, like album, a dual album with?
Which one would be the quickest? To make or to what?
To make. Which one? If it's either, I know like you had Maglera on the previous album, and Tyson literally like you've got Laundry Day too, right? So my thing is, Tyson or Maglera? Who's your Method Man, Red Man? Who's your Red Man? Who's your cat? The guy that you fucks with, not even in studio, just like
Look,
you know.
In general, look, I push with them both. Hectic. And I want me and Maglera to lock in. Why is it? Mara Nala Tyson, we have something coming. That's why I want to really want to. So, trust me, Maglera Tyson, I'm all for it. We can push it up at Tanyana. Because I know we'd hurt them, you know. We've heard the products coming out. Of course. Definitely. So those are two special guys, you know. I really trust them. And even Tyson produced on Laundry Day.
Okay.
That was like a really, really good moment. So having Tyson produce Laundry Day was like something different, you know. Having an artist that's not usually a producer. So it's really.
Oh, so he was experimenting with you.
Yeah, and it's fun. You know, music is supposed to be fun, not seen as a job. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what's inside this kid.
So
Sphatlo.
Sphatlo sa Mama D, guys.
Sphatlo sa Mama D. You better just Sphatlo sa Mama D.
Yeah. So now before I eat the Sphatlo, cause everything ever compressed.
Okay.
I do this.
Everything ever compressed.
Yeah, it needs to be, you know, in one package, you know. And then you just like open the corner for the air to come out, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it compresses. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, and then when it's like this, it becomes like one thing that you can now, you know.
Oh, so like you just squeeze it, becomes like a little.
Not too much. As long as you can.
Yeah. Bigger like.
Yeah. Then you open it up, pause. And then, in Pretoria, this is how we pack Sphatlo, guys. Like you get Gillette Patros, I go other places and
I just want to buy it. Yeah, you talking to me. You talking about the package. I just want to buy it. Yeah, I just like, shit looks too good to be like.
Trying to educate people or Patros Peggy, and that's what counts on the taste.
Listen, now, I don't care. Y'all could be packing, but if this shit ain't tasting good,
boy, handle it.
Packing shit.
Before I eat, go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you look at
Well, the pegging. Oh my goodness. Bo, my favorite. Last number. Tell chicken last number. I'm Mama D. Lavo.
Shout out to Mama D.
Shout out to Mama D. It's good, right?
Trust good.
Trust
very good.
And the way it is, you know, it doesn't spill too much. Safest.
It's good, baby.
Up, right? Trust me. With the toasted Nyana life there, we up.
So this is you and your project. This could be Tyson. This could be Maglera. Yeah, collab, bro.
It's a collaboration of these things make like one beautiful project.
It
you know?
is, for
exactly, brother.
It is, but we're waiting for that. So are you y'all gonna call your project Sphatlo? That's when you gotta call that Sphatlo. You know?
Music is so interesting lately, like it's so fun, you know? So go out, enjoy life, and then do these type of things. I appreciate my big dog Slikour so just part. This is not my go-to. If I don't wanna cook and all that, this is my go-to for that man.
For this, you're a skinny guy for this type of shit.
What? Nah, I eat. When I was this other place here, they fry meat that side. I always go out there, one man, fry some meat, go back in the crib, record some music, you know?
5 levels, I mean, it was interesting for me because I thought that, you know, Tattoo Soul was one of the guys that you kind of mentioned to me that like Spitori, you know, the rapping Spitori style is something that really he's one of the guys you kind of looked to when you started. It was interesting that on 5 levels, you guys just went English, you know? Did you? What was the message in the group?
It's just so ironic that every time me and Tato had made a song, it was not a Spitori song. So it's not really something that we were like, nah, we're not making Spitori songs or whatever. Nah, it's just that in that moment, we had 5 levels and I wanted 5 levels on the album, you know what I'm saying? So we are yet to make a Spitori song and now Tato. And I believe the day we do that, it's gonna be groundbreaking, you know?
We talked about like guys like Flo Jones, you know, and even Meryl. How do you pronounce him? Meryl.
Marley.
On Still Love and Trues. Why do you feel the need to do less on these songs and let them to like really take them and shine?
In this regard, I don't see it as me doing less. When I make music, I just look at us making the product, you know? So I don't see it as me doing less. I see it as me creating this beautiful product that will allow us to shine in our own ways, you know?
Yeah.
Marley in Still Love was allowed to, you know, express herself and have that beautiful voice in the album, you know what I'm saying? Flo Jones is a new, fresh voice to the game, you know what I'm saying? So he also had to have his moment, you know, to have that fresh Jones flow on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, I came in, did what I did, it was amazing, and I just like how the song was, you know? I don't want it to be too complicated or whatever, because with it not being too complicated, in that essence, it becomes like its own beauty as a song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm feeling the action.
Well, yeah! That's why I'm saying packing is important. It's just like an album.
Yeah.
You can't just throw songs on there. Just so
you can't put the at the top. People don't see it coming. It's just like, no, man. Is it actually him?
You see? Exactly, dog. So, hopa ke pila le album pagampila bafethu. Yeah, pagampila rata Ludo. So Sphatlo spagiwa so ayitsi flas bona sis. Trust me.
You know, on the first project, obviously, it was obviously like shining, giving moms the shine. But I mean, you also like mention your partner a lot in this album. What is the significance of women in your life, you know, and what is the importance for men, just for you, from your experience, yeah?
On a personal regard, now, man, I'm in a relationship, you know? And I appreciate my partner so much because a lot of times she was my muse in some songs. That's why I'd mention things like that, you know what I'm saying? And at times, like, safe space, you go back, say what you want to say, and then offload, and then you can go back in the stew with a clear mind, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a partner is very important in life. It just depends on you as a person as to how you look at it. Are you a person who is going like multiple ways, or are you a person who's for monogamy or whatever, you know? But in my instance, I'm in a very, very like good relationship with my girlfriend, and I wouldn't want to like, you know, deviate and do anything besides that, because that also keeps me in a more focused manner, you know. I don't have time for all these other things, you know, whereby I've realized those things can be like very big distractions.
Yeah.
That's it.
Future Plan was mom's favorite song of the previous album.
Exactly.
Has she got a favorite on this one?
Her favorite on this one is So Long.
Okay.
Yeah, intro. Because she felt that, you know. And I made the intro on Christmas Day.
Oh, real?
Yeah, at first I wanted to call it December 25th, but I was like, no, man. It also connotates to like reminiscing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying so long, because it also like connotates to the duration of how memories can stay with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So long is my mom's favorite song. She also likes Baka Hayes, to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, that's a hit. I'm like, no. So yeah, things like that. It's so exciting, you know. And then in this new album, she's more like involved because she understands more, you know. She'd be like, oh, this is that. And it's fun. They say, hey, mama, give it till number one. Yeah,
that's
and now
right.
she understands.
Right. Number one.
Number one means, mfana guys.
Right, that's it.
Things like that, you know. So
yeah,
it's so fun. Even in the community, like everybody's receiving it very well. So I really appreciate that.
The community says that like the joints are playing.
Yeah.
And now you did a lot of dual. I mean, you do it in every project. I think you're very specific on the previous album. But yeah, it's mixed almost everywhere. You know, the dual English Spitori rapping.
Exactly. You know, on the first album, I was getting more comfortable into Spitori when I was starting. Because I hadn't rapped in Spitori in a long time, and I had no commercial songs that were in Spitori. So I hadn't made songs like that, you know. So in the first album, that was my introduction into Spitori. Because one of the first songs that I made that's Spitori on the last album, Nail My Dice. After My Dice, I made Sasulu Desad. Then that made me more comfortable. Then I went to Never Ride, and then that made me more comfortable in that. And then in this album, I was, you know, now I know how to say certain things in Spitori. That's why it seems like it's mixed and matched everywhere, because I know what to put where, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Definitely.
I mean, Telly, and Baka is like is the fan favorite, hood favorite, you know. Little brother though seemed a little bit personal. I heard you say you're an only child.
Yeah, I am.
So tell me about Little Brother.
When I was making Little Brother, it was around about the time I attended this other wedding with my girlfriend, and her little brother was there.
All right.
So, in my personal experience, I gotta do things around like little children that might influence them into going in a certain path. You might not notice that you're doing it and it's leading them there, but indirectly it is, you know? That's why I'm saying, my little brother's listening, you know? So whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm doing, let me check this and censor that, because my little brother's listening.
Yeah.
You know, my little brother hasn't little kids all around, you know what I'm saying? They're listening to what I'm saying. So I'm bound to set a certain example for them. Well, the bigger we get, the more influence we have on people, you know what I'm saying? So
the more, and people are impressionable, right?
Exactly, you know, so I didn't want to be that typical example of a rapper, you know? I'm a rapper, there's more of me that a lot of people don't know, you know, so just tap in. And a lot of people are surface dwellers. They just, you know, check the surface for things. You need to like go deeper with this thing, you know?
I mean, I think it's really that you hear it in your writing, you know. But we really never talked about in between, like the 2-3 years for you to drop. It's 2023 now. So are we looking for another album in 2026?
No. The motion is different, guys. The motion is totally different. The drive is different. The vision is different, you know. So with me, how you seeing me move right now is just the beginning of the journey. You know, I'm just gonna do bigger and better things, you know, with this music stuff. So that's why with this album, I wanna come like whole-roundedly, you know, videos, merch, wherever they might say, yo, where's this? I have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put that much intention in my music now, you know, knowing very well that when I drop this, I intended for it to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and have these outcomes. So for me to do those outcomes, I need to do certain things around that. So I've seen also taking time kind of steers people away from your vision, but sometimes taking time is good for you because you don't want to rush the product. You know what I'm saying? So I've also seen, okay, although I'm not a social media person, I can be a bit social. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to incorporate those type of things into my music and let people in more, you know?
What does success look like for you?
Success in general for me, I have different different analogies of success with like different aspects of what I'm doing, you know? Success in my music is me having my product out.
Before you go there, can we please get a drink?
No cap.
Yeah.
But yeah, success to me,
exciting.
Like in music is now our fans understanding that there's different types of artists, you know, and there's different creative processes as to that, you understand? And then we have the freedom of dropping whatever feeling or emotion or whatever you're trying to convey to the fans at that moment, and it be received properly and for us to make money from it, you know? Because at the end of the day, we all have responsibilities, we all gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like at the end of the day, success should have you reaping the rewards of your hard work. That's my general vision of it, you know? Work hard so that you can also reap the benefits of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask you a historical question now, right? And that's making the socials go crazy. So you're gonna have to work with this. I know you don't like going into your past.
All right. Let's chat.
So there was a debate on social media. Wrecking Crew versus Cashtime. Your thoughts? Your thoughts?
Wrecking Crew versus Cashtime. I think it will be an ongoing debate because there's old heads who liked Cashtime. There's new people that like TWC. So no matter what anybody says, or Cashtime or TWC or whatever, the debate will be ongoing because we all had an impact. I know maybe others would have maybe had an impact on the Mpasas on whatever, but impact was there. And till today, impact is here. So we can't disregard TWC. That abafwe to come on. But anyway, Cashtime, I won't disregard that, you know. They were so amazing. I used to hear those stuff and I was like, yeah, and at that time, we were looking at them. We weren't even in the game, you know? So people need to also consider that, so But it's not to take any
It's a
sides.
generational debate.
Yeah, it's a generational debate, you know, guys. So not to take any sides. When I keta away rata, mara no keta away, because people forget to be people is out now. Trust me.
I never realized this. Talking about impact, like Casper's on the Sprite bottle.
Yeah. What do you think of that Cassper Sprite song?
I think personally, I never knew it was linked to Sprite when I first said it, you know, which is a bit strange because I should know.
Yeah,
know?
Definitely.
But I never knew it was linked to Sprite. You know, I thought it was like too personal of a song. Or the things was Sprite. So I never I mean, a bit Sprite, you know, get jiggy, you know, some mainstream shit, you know what I mean? So I thought it was too. I never thought it was for Sprite when I first heard it, you know. But you know, I mean, when we talk about impact, I don't think like a global company has ever done this with an artist before, where they have literally an artist on
the face.
We're not gonna see this from Coca-Cola in a long time.
Hey, Sprite, come on, hit me up. But I feel Casper's big, but hit me up. Look, I'ma put it in the streets. Trust me.
What do you think of the joint though?
Of Casper's joint.
Just his moves, you know. Genuinely.
Yeah, like he has big moves. So I wanna like it's moves in the game. I wanna certainly and our corporate side why push definitely. Definitely. Mara, good man. Arloge in robe tisa engwebeana, trust me.
Man, I'm always happy to be with you. I'm always happy to. I love your confidence. You know what I mean? You know, when you talk about your music, you become cocky. Like outside your music, like before we sit down, you like really like super chill.
Yeah.
But when you start talking, even the last interview, when you start talking about your music, like, no, but we're here now.
But
we're number one now.
That's what counts for that, man. I wonder if you don't give yourself props, no one will, you know? And you need to believe so much in your product that the next person, Elena, won't even try and doubt that, you know?
Where do you think your fans are coming from? I mean, just to be... I mean, who do you think are your fans?
You know, I think my fans are everywhere because I meet my friends almost every day. I meet my friends almost every day, whether I'm in Joburg, whether I'm in Pretoria, whether it's like my cousins, colleagues, or whatnot. So I don't have a necessary niche where I'd say, hey, this is my fan base. So I'm just glad that I'm touching people at a certain point where that I can impact everywhere where I'm around, whereby I can receive the love through the art that I portray.
Anything else we can expect this year then? Because it's not 3 years.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We're pulling up this year. You know, watch out for that. We coming in heavy. Merchandise, videos, everything. We're coming in heavy. We're coming in with new sounds, everything. But for now, people forget to be people. Baka Haynes out now. Born a hip-hop song this year. Drop a dive video, #free Baka Haynes.
People forget to be people. Please get out of my business. I'm eating. This shit is good. If you got anything to say in the comments, because you're starving and you're watching us and you're hungry. But this shit is good. I couldn't help myself. I was trying to go, you know, it's the camera, it's Kid Factory. This is good.
Bona, kilebuditse. Spitori, Sphatlo, sampoza kota, kilebuditse. Put mana shoe just told you, yo, we got it. Look, Pretoria's where it's at. This where's the Prince, man. People forget to be people out now. Let's go stream it everywhere. Check out my Man's page. Like, subscribe, do all that. Come to my page, do all that. We out of here.
It's Wordz. Peace out. Love it. Go.
Broadcast live.